though, and just make his way towards his mid.
Oh, Lucas has been found, and immediately the moonfall down. That's a first blood.
As a trap to catch him out and find that kill.
Dive in the bottom side here. Light's in trouble. Shun actually saves Luma's life, and now he's stuck under the tower, and he's eradicated Lucas. He blocks one tower shot, flashes over the wall, the rocket goes wide. We wanted from LNG when we saw this roster. When you see Lumao and Doonby on the same roster, you think everyone's just going to roam, everyone's just going to dive, everyone's going to make things happen all the time. I feel like we're finally seeing that this game, right? We get that clean early game we were looking for. We get the smart map play that we were looking for when we saw these players listed on a lineup together. And now we're diving the bottom side as well. And Shun is just eradicating the moonfall on 3 as well. Tarzan is popping off, and Light's picking up all of these kills. The resets are there, and Lucas will fall as Tarzan gets himself a double. The king of the jungle is here. Renekton tanking for the time being. That's a teleport being channeled, though. That means Allah has to back away. 1 HP, but he does survive. Luma trying to block. Oh, the laser over the wall to finish him off. Fancy footwork, but not fancy enough. LNG finally punished for the analyst hat, honestly.
Oh, see much. I told you. TPing on sides.
Okay, here we go. LNG making the play on the bottom side. Yukai is like, I've got a gravity storm. And Doomy's like, I don't care. Okay, good call. Can they make the play happen elsewhere? Nani, let's see the ult. Lumao, the target. They've got to pick for themselves. Lumao go B, maybe looking for a re-engage. Tarzan's there as well. The Zonya's coming out from Yukai to keep him alive. Doomby in the middle of everyone. Tarzan trying to get involved in the fight as well. Doomby's completely invincible. And now the moonfall comes in. LNG just straight up gold diffing the enemy team here. IG getting taken down as Tarzan finds 3. And it's kind of brutal to watch if you're an IG fan, but if you're a fan of LNG, you are loving every second of this.
It's just great to see LNG realize, hey, we don't know how to force the fight. We don't want to put the Baron. We don't want to dive inhibitor turrets against Taric and Malphite. Let's just make our AD carry almost int, give IG false confidence, and then they will come fight us. Brilliant play coming out from LNG. We never doubted them. That was definitely what happened. We're going to see here as Nani. I mean, for IG, right, there's never going to be a better opportunity. You've already forced away the AD carry. Just go for it. They find the initial kill, and then Doonby having, the confidence to go in, because like you said earlier, LNG could win team fights 4v5 with the massive advantage that they have. The damage not in the fight yet, but the second Tarzan gets in, the moonfall follows up. He can just keep running forward as well. Flashes in, gets the dash, lands a few more kills, and for LNG, everything is good now that they have a Baron, because before it's like, hey, you guys pushing into IG's comp into inhibitors is quite hard. With those Baron buff minions, though, they will definitely have an avenue to get into the base.
Yep, beautifully done by LNG. And, it's a difficult strategy to pull off, mind controlling your opponents into doing what you need for them to be able to fight them. But LNG, if there's one team that's good at mind control, it's them. Nani now just narrowly dodging that solar flare. Got slowed but not stunned. Will mean that he survives, at least for the time being. Doonby just trying to get some damage down onto the tower. Light is here to help him out as well, as Alec pushes in the mid lane. But the dive is going to come on through. Nani's in trouble. He's not even going to get to ult. Just gets one shot by the team. Light finishes him off. The 3-item jinx is really starting to hit hard. And now LNG will make their way into the base of IG. And it might just be curtains for Invictus Gaming here, as just 4 people strong. I'm not sure they'll be able to defend as Tarzan moves up. Light is here trying to get damage down as well. The mid wave being pushed by Doonby, who has teleport available. He's going to rejoin this fight, doing it in the mid lane to get a second inhibitor as well. Feels like LNG might be able to just snowball this into a win, but they might play with some restraint. They've had a lot of restraint so far this game. Will back away again.
Yeah, LNG playing this one by the book. Okay, I guess.
Why are you even teleporting? LNG, just complete disrespect at this point. Alan tried to teleport instead of recall, and then gets stopped by the captive audience. Oh my goodness, that was funny. Okay, now time for a final fight. I mean, at this point, Tarzan is doing half of Taric's health with singular crescent strike. In with a Moonfall. Yukai actually flashing away from that one, does survive for the time being. Chaos Storm is going to miss though. Ala went too deep, and he goes down. And actually, I'm not sure LNG can end the game anymore. 2B will be able to block the shots from the curtain call, but the game continues, Larry.
Maybe LNG just really wanted to see Chemtech Soul in action and actually be able to use it themselves, right? They have 2 minutes, 40 seconds till that one. I feel like you probably could group up, try and force an end before that with the fact that, I mean, your gold lead is now 15,000. Think about that, 15,000 gold. That is absolutely huge. An extra 3K on each of your members of the squad over their adversaries. So I feel very confident saying that they could look for the end, but we're going to get a replay of whatever just happened with these shenanigans. We see Tarzan trying to go in onto the Victor, does have to back out, and then Ala feeling himself just a little bit too much. Really nice Gale Force coming out from On to be able to secure that kill and lead to the winning trade coming out for IG.
I just love that. I feel like this game for LNG is like, okay, we've been really serious all game, and we've got to win off the back of it. We need to get the shenanigans out of our system before game number 2, so the start of game number 2 can be good as well. Here we go, Nani on the front line. Will just be finished off. Light getting the resets, and now we're about to see a Jinx shred through some health bars. Doing B, have to tank another 3-man Moonfall. Tarzan just doesn't miss, man. 17-4 is the scoreline, as the towers will be ripped off of the face of the rift. And IG go 0 points as LNG grab themselves a win.
It does not matter how far ahead they are in gold. It will always be pleasing and funny to see a multi-man Moonfall that just deletes everyone. Tarzan coming out with a spectacular game. Junbi as well. Just the amount of pressure that Junbi was able to put on the map early by himself while he was just allowing Tarzan to farm, while Ala was just winning in the 1v1. It was insane to see, like you said, Munch, keeping up his